Before the video start, please drop a like and subscribe to help the channel grow and to reach our 1,000 subscriber goal.
I heard some stories where you would spy on Natalie when she was out with boys. Ooh. Where you would. Is this true, Natalie?
Yeah, very true.
You spied on her?
That was once in junior high.
Okay, what happened?
Well, my mother, just to preface, was she disciplined me hardcore. She was very strict about different rules and like my privileges and things like that. And I had to earn, really had to earn everything that I wanted to do or whatever.
I was strict, but
so explain yourself, Mother. Go for it. Please.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about last night.
Oh my fucking God.
Christ, another alarm.
No, not again.
Another gratitude? How fucking thankful are you?
That's because you guys took my phone and hit the wrong button.
Oh, we hit it snooze.
You hit snooze, so now we got to say what we're grateful for again.
Okay, back to you stalking your daughter.
So somebody had a party in high school. So it was wintertime.
This is the worst.
And, everybody has basements and the kids all hung out in the basements or whatever. And I knew something was up with this party. I dropped her off and there was this weird car with like all these like lights and stuff. Looked kind of like
a typical
like a dope dealer.
Stoner car.
Yeah.
Like they had weird like
and
green
so
lights and fogged windows.
So you were suspicious that they were doing like drinking and
yeah, and this was probably like
junior year. My mom she dropped me off, and she didn't actually drop me off. She stuck around and she was staking out the party. And sure enough, this guy gets out of the car with a handle of alcohol and sneaks around to the back of my friend's house and goes through the little window that goes into the basement. And we were us kids were down there, and we were just, exchanging the money for the handles of alcohol, and like we were drinking in her basement, and she was having a big party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then literally 20 minutes after I got dropped off, air quotes, my friend's mom gets a phone call.
You fucking snitched
No,
on him?
but before that, so I just saw the guy. I didn't follow him to the back or whatever, but then he left. And then I, went around in the snow to the back of the house, and I saw the alcohol out the window, and I was like creeping up to the window, and I was going to actually take the bottles, take them with me and be like, ha, ha, ha. And right as I was about to like go, somebody
bitch.
Opened the window and like reached out to grab it. And I was like, oh, like trying to like tippy-toe away.
Like, what were you gaining out of that situation?
Okay, so you missed the alcohol.
I was going to bust the party.
And then you called.
Why didn't you just walk in there and bust it?
Yeah.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified about new posts and to help the channel grow.
You want to know the reason why?
You were
because
high.
She couldn't find the door.
No. The reason why I didn't bust it was because it would have been Natalie's mom, and everybody would have hated Natalie. I didn't want to.
That's good.
Didn't want to.
Oh.
Well, no worries. Everyone found out it was Natalie's mom anyway.
Why?
Because who else's mother would do that shit? Nobody's mom.
Because the mother. So I ended up calling the mother, just saying, "Look, I know you're having a party, and I just want you to know that I know for a fact there's alcohol down there.
Oh, man.
It's your issue to deal with." And she's like. So she knew.
This was the party house. We went there every single weekend to go party.
So she knew, but she played it off like, oh, I'll take care of it right away, and I didn't know, and da-da-da-da-da. And anyhow, the only way anybody would have known that it was me would have been if that mom had told her daughter who did it, which is like breaking parent
And then kids found out, Natalie, that was your mom?
Yeah, but my mom was like up to that shit every weekend. So it was just like, oh yeah, there's Natalie's mom. Here she goes again.
Oh, boy. What did you think when Natalie asked me to the dance? Did you think she was making a mistake, or was it a great idea? This was, I think, junior year.
2010.
Okay.
So
what?
So
I don't fucking know.
It's freshman year.
I have the worst memory.
you
Freshman
know
year,
how,
who cares?
like, when you go to make a decision, you always run it by Natalie?
Yeah.
So when Natalie goes to make a decision, she always runs it by me.
Oh, okay.
We had a conversation about her asking you, and
How we did? I don't remember this.
Oh, my God. I never knew this.
So, well, it was turnabout. It was the first turnabout, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the first dance where the girl asked the boy.
Yeah.
Asked the boy.
And I didn't want to be the only girl that didn't go to the
She
dance.
wanted to go to the dance.
Sorry, I mean, I love David so much.
Well, no, she wanted to go to the dance, but she wasn't like,
Low hanging fruit over
she
here.
didn't have a boyfriend. She wasn't, boy crazy, whatever. And
This other guy
so
like,
we were
he already had a
talking, and I was
date.
like, what about David? Like, you guys are really good friends. And
Oh, so you brought up the idea.
I might have.
Okay, and then how did she react?
She was nervous, asking a boy. And then we were coming up with how to ask you, because we had to do it in some, goofy way.
Right.
Wow.
And summer we have a video of it actually
I
going
know.
down.
I want to
but
find
Yeah,
the
where
video.
the fuck is it?
It's in the storage unit.
Is
Because
this
remember,
is
I
this
live in
the
a
dance
trailer.
where she left you to go dance with everybody else?
Only dance I've ever been to was the dance with Natalie.
It was the worst.
Oh my God, I can't tell you.
Well, why didn't you ask someone to prom?
I don't care. I hated it. Even going back, everyone was always like, "Oh, you're
You
gonna."
love school. I don't believe this. This doesn't
I
match
know.
up at all.
I know
David.
it doesn't match up, but I just don't like that. Like I don't like dressing up. I never liked it. The reason I hated dances, like the ultimate reason I hated dances, was because all the parents would come together and take pictures of the kids before they would go out to the dance,
yeah.
and that part fucking terrified me of
Why?
me being dressed up and my dad being a photographer, knowing that my dad would be at all the shoots, photographing all these kids.
Oh, that's why.
It fucking like terrified me. So I was like, I'm not going to any dance. And everyone was always like, you're gonna be really bummed out. You're missing prom. Like this is like a life changing thing. I was like, no. I've never opted out of something in high school that I've regretted. Biggest things that I heard growing up is you're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this. There's not a single thing that I didn't do or did do in high school that I regret. I have zero regrets.
Sure, I believe that. I believe you. But this was, you didn't like the way you looked?
No,
in all dressed up?
Like just now, like I don't like dressing up now. I just get so uncomfortable.
Great. You go to fancy things all the time. You get dressed up.
I know, but I don't like dressing up.
Really?
Natalie knows what.
So it's because your dad was a photographer too?
No, I just didn't like dances. There was like so much pressure on it that I was just like I'd rather not have to do that. So I just didn't do it. Like I was scared of everything. Like I was scared of like the interaction, like the dancing with a girl. I was like, oh my God, that's
Right.
like every step of the way of a dance for me was like I was just completely anxious. I was like, oh,
I gotcha.
why do it if I don't want to do it?
Yeah.
Regardless, I went to dance with Natalie and it was the best day of my life.
Oh.
Just kidding.
David loves to wrap up podcast stories with the word regardless.
Regardless.
Regardless.